Welcome back, hobbyists, to another Hobby Bros Quick Hit. David, what'd you think about the Super Bowl yesterday?
First, I must say San Francisco really put on a great show. Wait, they weren't in the Super Bowl, but San Francisco, the city, we hosted it, or the Bay Area, and it was incredible going out to some really cool parties. San Francisco showed a great time, considering especially we're from San Francisco. That was
I
really
heard that
awesome
also.
to
Heard that
see.
also.
But the game itself was a defensive struggle. I think one team was clearly better than the other. Duh, Seattle.
Didn't you also jinx it yesterday as well, or on Saturday when we talked about it?
Maybe I did. I have the power. But Seattle dominated defensively. I think they made Drake May feel really uncomfortable. I think Collinsworth said it too. He said May was speeding up his clock even though he didn't have to.
Especially in the first half, it looked like that.
Yeah. But I don't mind the defensive game. I mean, you,
He got sacked 6 times.
yeah.
One away from tying the record. The Seahawks could have had one more 7 sacks. NFL Super Bowl record, 7 sacks.
I mean, Collinsworth said it best when he said something about how Josh McDaniels and the Patriots need to come up with just quick hits, get them out, get the ball out, quick slant, 5-yard pass, screen passes, just something to get it out of May's hands.
Yeah, it
I
seemed,
I don't
especially in
know
that.
why he was
Yeah,
dominant.
especially it seemed like the first, second quarter that they were trying to get something a little further downfield, and it always appeared that he was looking first downfield, and then second, third option he would come down to somebody a lot closer to the line of scrimmage to pass to. So
Yeah,
it was consistent struggle for him.
definitely. Patriots, if they wanna get back to the Super Bowl, and I think they will one of these days. I think May has shown that he is progressing to be a top tier quarterback. I mean, second in MVP voting, yeah, duh. So draft some O linemen, right? They were saying Will Campbell, yeah, he's a rookie, but he was kind of getting exposed on the left side. Maybe draft another receiver, right? They got a young running back in Henderson. Maybe draft a tight end, get a big tight end for May. But I think
Yeah,
the draft should focus on offense.
focus on helping Dre make May out next season,
Yeah.
definitely. And he and Sam Darnold did not come away with MVP. Both of them performed decent. I think Drake May had 2 interceptions, though. Sam Darnold looks like he threw for a couple of touchdowns, no interceptions, no turnovers. So you could say he played a cleaner game. But
He did play, yeah, in your
what
game,
what
but
would you say about their rookie cards now? Do you think they're gonna steady in terms of their value? You think they're gonna start to decrease because they're no longer on their Super Bowl run, and next season, who knows what's gonna happen?
I think Darnold's gonna stay pretty steady. I mean, I don't think I don't think he was lighting up the world on fire with his rookie card. Drake May might fall a little bit, but I think it's still a good investment if you were to think about he's still only 23, and like I said, he probably will be back to another Super Bowl.
But they also said that Dan Marino, same thing about him being one of the youngest, I think youngest
Yeah, youngest up to that point.
quarterback in the Super Bowl. They thought that he would come back and have many more chances to win a Super Bowl, and he never got there.
But he also played in Miami, which was not compare Miami to the Patriots franchise. The
True.
Patriots have are a great owner. They seem to draft pretty well, or they get players who perform well, of course, so
So I agree, their foundation's pretty good for their
yeah,
team.
sure.
Now, Kenneth Walker, remember we mentioned that there could be a dark horse candidate
I
for
think I
MVP?
picked him to be MVP, right?
Oh, well, you did mention that he was a candidate, but I think overall quarterbacks were the focus, right? But yeah, Kenneth Walker III ended up winning MVP, and I think his rookie cards are going to start to increase in value. Maybe not skyrocket, but definitely increase in value.
Yeah, uh, running
I
backs
was,
don't get that much love for the most part, so maybe right now he'll get a bump, but I wouldn't invest and hold long term.
Short spike, maybe a short
Sure,
spike
it's
in
like yeah,
in his value. He did have the most running yards, rushing yards in a Super Bowl since I believe Terrell Davis did in the 1997 Super Bowl, 98 Super Bowl, one of those for the Broncos.
yeah.
So that's he cemented his place in history with that stat. So
Mhm, mhm.
any predictions on next season? Who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl next year?
A quick prediction. Way too early prediction. Gotta go with the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes. No, I don't know. Maybe Mahomes versus the. Let's just go with the Packers, or the
All right.
Rams. I mean, it's so hard because the draft, the free agency. But
There
I
are a
think
lot of factors still to come into play with the end of this season, of course, and not even thinking about the new season yet. I think it's going to be the
let me guess.
in the
9 or
AFC, the Bills in the AFC. I
okay.
think the Bills are going to make a strong comeback. I think in the NFC, I think the Rams. I think you just mentioned them as a candidate a second ago. I agree with that as well, that they can make a comeback, assuming Stafford is back as quarterback, which a lot of things are signs are pointing to, right?
Yeah. Well, the Super Bowl best game was actually the Seahawks versus Rams NFC West uh championship over this game. So,
Yeah, could think of it that way. Yeah, I think a lot of people agreed with that after seeing yesterday's result.
did you not like
But
the game?
I thought the game was, for the most part, a snooze fest until maybe the fourth quarter, towards the middle of the fourth quarter, when right before he threw his last interception that sealed the game. So,
Yeah, it sealed the game for sure.
but
That's
you can't have every Super Bowl entertaining, unfortunately.
true. Like I said, I like defense. I don't mind the defensive battle that was. Yes, of course, it would have been nice to see more offense. Drake May not getting sacked 6 times, but Devin Witherspoon made a nice sack. I thought that was really Collinsworth really broke it down nicely about how he came from the middle of the field to sack him. I thought that was pretty cool.
So if you like defense, yesterday was the game for you.